Well, it's no secret that February's winter storm was devastating to so many Texas families. And although the storm is behind us now, we cannot forget the real heroes who stepped up to help and come to our rescue when we needed it the most. And those, of course, the plumbers.
Oh, for sure. Which is why National Plumbers Day is the perfect fit to celebrate them and show our appreciation. Joining us now is Joe Bainey, Director of Field Operations and Master Plumber at John Moore Services. Joe, welcome to Houston Life. Thanks so much for your time today. And Lauren just said it. I mean, I feel like this February freeze was so bad. Suddenly, everyone needed a plumber, and I think we all realize just how critical your work is. Talk to us about National Plumbers Day coming up on Sunday. What can we expect from it?
Sure. Thanks for having us on, first of all. National Plumbers Day is just an incredible event. It's a pretty good timing right now with the storm we went through. It's a chance to take the time and thank a plumber, thank somebody who is really helping Houston get back on their feet. And that's really what it's all about. I mean, we've got a big group of plumbers here putting in long hours, long days, many days in a row without taking a day off, just trying to get Houston back up and running, right? And so us at John Moore, yeah, we wanted to thank our guys. They're an incredible team, and they've done an excellent job, but we wanted to thank all of the plumbers in Houston for helping everybody get back on their feet and deal with the catastrophe that we've all had to deal with.
Definitely. Joe, what does it mean and what does it take to be a John Moore plumber?
I mean, of course you have to be a plumber first. That's just kind of a given, right? But we look for incredible people, incredible problem-solving skills. It's not just as simple as, hey, fix this one thing and that one thing. Everybody is different. Everybody looks to fix for different effects, short-term, long-term. But I need a person who cares about people, right? I mean, in order to be good at what you do, you have to love what you do. And so incredibly helpful people that can help homeowners solve problems at their homes when they really don't know what to do. That's what we're looking for.
And of course, we just saw some video from the celebration to honor those who have worked so hard. Let's talk about what homeowners, Joe, should be looking for when hiring a plumber. Because again, in February, people found themselves in such desperate situations. There are a lot of plumbers out there. You want to be sure you're getting someone who is very, very skilled.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but there are guidelines set out there for you, right? I mean, a plumber should have a license. He should work for a company that has a responsible master plumber. They should have insurance. You should be able to follow up on their line with the Texas State Board of Plumbing Examiners. And so there's a lot of things that you can do in there. And if you don't feel comfortable with the person, I don't care how fast they can get it done or how cheap they say they can do it for. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't trust that person, you shouldn't use that person, right? And that's why we look for a particular skill set here of people who can have conversations with people. There are tons of options to do at your home in most scenarios. And so it's not just cut and dry. You can do one thing, take it or leave it. You should actually be able to have a conversation about, well, what if I don't want to do that? Or what if I can't do that now? Can I do it in steps or stages? Is there something else I can do better? And so you just have to feel really good with the person that is going to help you take care of your home.
Well, with the hot days of summer coming also, you've got to make sure your home is prepared, and that's why we're definitely going to be giving johnmooreservices.com a call or a visit right there. Joe, thank you so much. That's why we called John to get more, right? Call John, get more.
Those are great commercials. And that is true. I'm glad you brought that up, Lauren, because before summer, Joe, that's a time when people need to be sure their systems are a go, ready for the heat.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so, the freeze kind of caught us by surprise, right? Nobody was really prepared for that. We should be prepared every single summer for how hot it's going to get, right? I mean, even a mild summer here is pretty
not mild,
pretty tough to deal with, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, don't wait till something bad happens, right? You know how long you've lived in your home. You may not know anything about the HVAC system, but you know it's starting to get a little bit older. It's not working the way it used to work. Get out in front of that. If I can give anybody any advice, get it checked out, get it looked at. Understand that you may be in a situation that if it gets extremely hot this year, you might be without, right? And so don't wait till it happens. Be proactive, take care of your equipment, take care of your home, and let us help you do it.
Great
Absolutely.
advice. Joe Bainey, thanks so much.
And be sure to visit johnmooreservices.com if you'd like to learn more, or you can call 713-730-2525.
You know it by heart.